Happy Tuesday, everybody. This is your girl, Koya, aka he calls me Gorgeous. And I just wanted to pop in really quick and make a video. I know my video that I made previous, kind of explaining and introducing my new channel and kind of giving a high level overview of what was to come on my channel was put up maybe about 2 weeks ago. Been going through some changes. Sometimes life happens. I do plan to still do my channel to be consistent, which is why I haven't really uploaded anything, because I didn't want to upload something in the midst of these life events and then go away for a little bit. And it's like, wait a minute, you said you were going to be consistent. This doesn't look like consistency to me. But I do have a lot of wonderful, awesome things coming up in the near future. My fitness journey being one. I definitely want you guys to be a part of that, to watch me shrink. Actually, today, God blessed me, and I got a personal trainer, and he's going to do meal plans and exercises and things of that nature, and I definitely want to vlog that experience. Plus, I also just want you guys along for the ride, so that, as I reach my goals and my milestones, you guys can be there along with me. We can all celebrate together, and maybe it'll be something that I'll learn or that I already know that I can share with you guys. That might help you in your journey. I also do plan to still come on and talk about, health issues like diabetes. I've been a type 1 diabetic for nearly 17 years now, since I was about 15 years old. So I definitely have a lot of experience with that, a lot of knowledge that I want to share with that from a type 2 and type 1 standpoint, because being that I'm type 1, I know a lot about that, but I also have family members. The majority of them are type 2, and they kind of lean on me because I've been, just this sick individual the majority of my life. I call it my cross to bear. I don't mind it. It's just something that I've become accustomed to since I was a very little child. I've always dealt with certain issues and illnesses. I have severe asthma as a child. That's got a lot better. I still, deal with that, every now and then as the seasons might change. I have what's called interstitial cystitis with the ulcers in my bladder. So it is a confirmed diagnosis of interstitial cystitis, and I've dealt with that for a couple years now. And I also have gastroparesis, diabetic gastroparesis. There are 2 forms of gastroparesis, but the most common one is, diabetic related. And I've had a couple coworkers when I was working that were new diagnosis. And doctors sometimes, because they don't live with it, they don't deal with it on a daily basis, they can only tell you textbook, which sometimes is a lot more general than it is specific. And, I don't know anyone that wouldn't probably agree that diabetic gastroparesis is definitely a per person disease. So anything that I share about it is just going to be from my experience, but it may be something you might want to give a try, something that may work for you. I know I did a lot with diet changes because I have the diabetes, I have the interstitial cystitis, which the ulcers in my bladder are very sensitive to certain things, and then having the gastroparesis, which is basically a paralyzed stomach where you have slow emptying, so it causes issues like GERD and reflux, but it also can cause like severe dehydration and vomiting spells, and I've dealt with that, NG tubes, all of those things. So I want to share that part of my life, but the majority of the things that I do want to share, trust me, are all positive and happy things, because that's the type of individual that God made me. I'm a very positive, happy, glasses half full, as my brother says, rose-colored glasses. I'm a realist, and I believe in being 100% honest at all costs, but for some reason, God just gave me that eye where I can see beauty where some may not. So I just want to come on really quick and tell you guys that I am still here. I do still plan to come and make my videos. They will be consistent, I promise you. They should be coming here within the next week or 2. I am still uploading on my phone. One of my cameras has been misplaced, and the other one's kind of bulky right now. I actually just got a tripod for it, so I do plan to use that in my videos, but I want my little one to do like some vlogging. Hopefully, this community of ours will grow, and I'll be able to provide some type of content that will be worthwhile to you guys, and you'll, like to subscribe to my channel. You'll comment, share your thoughts, your comments, your criticisms, your requests, for things that you want to see more of, things that you don't want to see. And then also, sharing it with other individuals that you think could benefit from it. I will tell you, I am a very spiritual person, so you can definitely expect to have I don't even want to call it a spiritual corner, but just some type of motivation, some type of motivational content where it's just going to be all about, you and God, and, understanding and realizing that you have full control over your behavior. Don't allow someone else to take your power, to take your happiness, because the one thing you have to remember is that you can control no one except for yourself. And sometimes we can barely control ourselves, if we're quite honest with, if we're going to be honest. Sometimes we have enough issues trying to control our mouth, control our behaviors. We can't control someone else's. And because we cannot control someone else's, we don't need to allow them to control ours. Because someone acts ugly doesn't mean that you have to respond and you can choose to take the higher road. You can choose to leave the situation. But anyway, I didn't want this video to be even this long, but I love to talk, and I love talking to you guys. So hopefully you'll love talking back. And again, hopefully you'll find my channel worthy of your subscription, worthy of your comments, and worthy of you sharing it. I can't wait to get to know each and every one of you, to invite you into my life, to invite you into my journeys that I'm going on, and to allow you to be there with me for the victories that I know are coming in the future. There's a lot of things that God has in store for me, a lot of plans that I have in place, and if it's in His will, if it's, predestined by Him in my walk, then they'll come to fruition, and we'll all be there in the end of the road, and you guys will be there to celebrate with me. I love you guys. God made me like that. I love everyone, so I love you. There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. And remember that you are wonderfully and fearfully made. Have a blessed day.